Hey guys, Nick Holding here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so I just finished watching a movie. I watched Dune, the first one. I know I'm late to the game, but I was watching it and I was like taking a little break because I was recording a few videos, and I'm super excited to be recording this one today. Now, when I first started my when I first started putting this new kind of content on my YouTube channel, I kind of show you guys my collection, how did I have it organized back then. It's been a while, it's been like almost a year, and big major changes had happened to my physical media collection, and I want to organize today, alphabetize a few titles that I have, mostly movies. So I was like, this is a good time for me to sit down here and talk a little bit about my collection. Which titles do I want? What do I want to be getting in the future? And how do I organize it overall? Now, first topic I want to discuss. Do I have an inventory for my movies? Well, the answer is yes, I do. Now, I have pretty good memory. So usually when I'm going to buy a movie, I already know if I own it. I already remember which version do I have. This is something that I enjoy too much. Like, I'm always, since I was a little kid, been into collecting. Movies and TV shows are my obsession, so I have fun doing it. And like I told you, like if I go, for example, if I want to get X-Men, I know which copy of X-Men I have. I immediately remember the cover art that I have for that specific movie. And if it gets to the point that I actually need to check if I already own a version of the movie, I go to my inventory. Now, I do not use Excel of any kind. I love using Excel. It's a great tool for me while I work. But I like to have a visual inventory. So I have my laptop here with me. I just want to get to that part. Okay. So in my laptop, I have a place where it's called Pictures. And if I go to Pictures, I have something that is called my DVD collection. I keep telling DVD because it's not like my DVD, 4K, Blu-ray, SteelBook. So DVD was like the first format that I was able to start collecting. So it's super special for me. I don't consider DVDs like a bad format. Believe me, if I want to get a TV show or a movie, I'm even grateful if they put it on physical media as a DVD release. Of course, I prefer Blu-ray, 4K, Steelbooks, but if they're DVD, I will get it. For example, most of the TV shows that I enjoyed and I love, they don't even have a Blu-ray release, so you have to get them on DVD or not get them at all, and I always get them. So if I get into my DVD collection, it looks like this. Let me put the laptop here. Sorry, headphones are on the way. Okay.
We've gotten used to paying.
I was watching a YouTube video over there. Okay, so basically it looks like this, right? You see those folders over there? Okay, so the first thing that I have on the outside of the folder. Okay, so the first thing that I have is like a picture overall of the collection. Then I have a first folder that is called Coming Soon. Now, this is the coming soon area. So what I do is that I download a picture of the version of the movie that I'm getting, and I put it on that folder. What that folder means? Well, basically that folder means that those are movies that I already have on pre-order or things like that, and I have it like in this coming soon area. I like to be as much specific as I can. For example, I have here on pre-order Wonka, the 2023 Walmart 4K exclusive Steelbook. So I try to specify which, where did I get it, if it's exclusive or not. So that's like the very first folder. And then I had one that I have to be honest, I only have 7 movies right there. When I started my collection, I was mostly collecting TV shows first. And I did something called TV shows that I want. Just to have a clear idea of my mind, like, okay, for example, I know Friends is on DVD. so I added Friends to the list. I know The Vampire Diaries is on DVD and Blu-ray, so I did this kind of folder, which was TV shows that I wanted on DVD. And then I tried to start the same scene of movies that I want. I have to be honest, when I was living in Cuba, I have a lot of digital movies. I know that's piracy, but it wasn't me. I have a lot of digital movies that I watch back in Cuba, and I would love to add them to my physical media collection. So I tried to start making a list. I just make it 7 movies. I have, for example, A Time to Kill with Sandra Bullock. I have Endless Love with Tom Cruise, Gravity, Limitless. I only put 7 movies right there, and all of them are Blu-ray. So that's a project that I have, but still I haven't got to that part. I have the DVDs that I want, TV shows. So mostly for TV shows, if I'm honest with you guys, I have the TV shows that I wanted the most. They are part of my collection already. For example, I'm missing the IT Crow, which is the comedy that I love and it's only on DVD. I want to add Superman and Louise, which is on Blu-ray, things like that. But TV shows, my collection of TV shows is almost complete. Of course, in the future, I might be getting like more TV shows that I'm like, oh hey, I started watching this one, I want to get it now to my collection. Now, next I have movies collection. Now, this is the best organized one. I have a first folder that is called Upgraded, and in that folder what I do is, like, for example, let's say I have X-Men on Blu-ray and I upgraded it to 4K. I will put it back on that folder and be like, hey, I upgraded it from DVD to Blu-ray, from DVD to 4K SteelBook, whatever the case might be. I find something that I want to show you in a different video. I do not like to throw away copies of movies. Space is a little bit of a problem because I live in an apartment, and that's my biggest issue on my mind. Like, I need to worry about space a little bit. So for example, if I get a duplicated movie, I find like this kind of folder where I keep the movie and I don't throw away the content or the DVDs. So that's basically the upgraded folder. Then I have a 4K folder, which are mostly slipcovers, steelbooks, which are not exclusives and things like that. Then I have the Best Buy exclusive folder, which 90% of them are Best Buy exclusive steelbooks. The news are that Best Buy is in physical media. You're still able to buy physical media from them, at least from the page. And I haven't been on my local Best Buy since last year, but I think they still have physical media on stores. I've been wanting to get to see if they do big discounts in the stores or something like that. Then I have a Blu-ray folder, which, for example, for Blu-ray right now, I have 227 titles right here on this folder. Then I have a box sets folder. Then, for example, I have the DC Extended Universe folder right here. I have my Marvel, and Marvel I have it like per studios. Of course, I have the Faces that are Disney property right now. I have the Marvel's Universal Studios, Regency Enterprises, 20th Century Studios, things like that. If you have any questions about how I do my inventory and things like that, let me know. I will be more than glad to discuss this with everybody. I just like to have it visual because it's a way for me to not have to be pulling maybe a title if I'm not at the house, or if I don't need to step up a bed and get the physical media copy. I have a Target exclusive folder as well, which I only own 9 Target exclusive titles. I usually got like lenticular. They usually have like extra DVDs. I do have 3 steelbooks exclusive from Target. Right now, one of the newest additions is that I have the Criterion Collection folder. Then I have the Walmart exclusive, which so far I only have 3. I have the Dune 4K newest slipcover edition, which the unboxing is already on the channel. I have the Uncharted movie, which came with collectible cards, and I have the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey Walmart exclusive Blu-ray steelbook, which that video is already on the channel as well. Then coming up next, I have one of my proudest things on my collection. I have Walt Disney Picture Films. Basically, if you open it, I have regular titles, I have Disney Movie Club exclusives, Pixar films, and the Signature Collection titles. Those 3 folders and everything that is on the outside, they are regular titles. Now, for example, even if it's Best Buy exclusives steelbooks, I do have them on the Disney folder For Marvels, I do the same. I do not have those as Best Buy exclusive folder. Now, on the outside of that folder, I have DVDs. For now, I only have 10 DVD left on my collection, and it's mostly movies that they haven't been released on Blu-ray. And like I told you, I don't mind having them on DVD if I actually want to have it on the collection. And of course, The Little Mermaid. You guys saw that I went crazy with The Little Mermaid last year, so I got the DVD even there, and I have 4K. I have all the copies of that movie. Now, next up, I spent a little bit of extra money on these ones, but when I was growing up at Cuba, I didn't start watching American TV shows. I was watching Spanish TV shows. I grew up watching them, so I have the 3 most important ones that I love. And since I got them from Spain, even they were used, all of them were used. People were kind enough to send them my way, and it's like try to see like an eBay. There is a place in Spain called Wallapop where it's like offer up for us. So they sell all these. They don't sell it as expensive. They just want to get rid. People these days sometimes they just want to get rid of the old DVDs and they want to get some money out of it. So I spent a lot of money shipping them, but I did get Aquí no Quien Viva, like the complete show. That's one of my favorite comics of all time. That's the show that I keep watching on repeat and on repeat and on repeat. I can even listen to it. Then I have right there on top, I'm going to show it after this. I'm going to show you how the collection is right now. And I'm going to be doing something off camera to let you guys know what I'm going to do with the movies. I have Ani Los Siete, which is a show that I show you guys my collection on the channel. I'm sorry that's Spanish TV shows, but they are very important of my story when I was growing up, and they're a very important part of my collection as well. And I also have Los Serrano. There were these kind of old DVDs, so let me take one right here. There were these kind of DVDs. They're not like the super tiny ones. Later on, they start doing the tiny ones. If I'm not mistaken, for American TV shows, I don't have any DVD like that. Because, for example, this show, it's Cover Affairs. This is the complete first season. The DVDs were like this. I love collecting TV shows as much as I love collecting movies, so TV shows are a very big part of my collection. One of the biggest My Complete Collection videos that I did already on the channel was my complete TV show collection. Now, after that, and this is the last folder that I have as part of my inventory, I have TV show collection. Now, on TV show collection, I had to do the same upgraded folder. For example, this last year I upgraded Psych from DVD to Blu-ray. Well, actually, I upgraded a few shows from DVD to Blu-ray. You guys are going to be having on the channel Shock on Blu-ray, Psych. I think all the videos from Psych are already up on the channel. Midnight Texas on Blu-ray. There is a few shows coming. Lost, which is, by the news that I have seen, is coming to Netflix. I recently got it on Blu-ray, like the complete show. So that one is coming to the channel as well. So a lot of content is coming to the channel this year. And I'm trying to record as much as I can as well. So another folder that I have on my TV show collections is 4K. For 4K I only have 3. I have the 2 Disney Plus shows, which I hope they still announce more this year. And I have The Last of Us, the complete first season on 4K. Then I have the Blu-ray folder, which I'm trying to grow the Blu-ray part of TV shows on my collection. But again, a lot of TV shows, they get DVD onlys. And maybe you see this as something weird, but people still buy more DVDs than Blu-ray. Of course, Blu-ray is a little more expensive. But for example, The Vampire Diaries on DVD, it's well more profitable on DVD than it is on Blu-ray. People still prefer to buy DVDs of the TV shows. And then I have a complete collection, which is like mostly box sets that I own on TV shows. And then on the outside of that folder, I just have like all the TV shows. Now, my project for this night and the main reason I'm recording this video. Now I'm going to show you guys how the collection is right now. We're going to talk a little bit about the shelves that I own. And I'm going to be alphabetizing my movies on these white stands, and here the ones that are on my left. Okay, so first of all, the stands that I use. When I first moved here, I didn't have as many movies because I wasn't even able to fill this complete stand. I bought that one at Best Buy for $98. I'm leaving links of the ones that I found below just in case if you're interested. Then later on, I needed a new shelf, which is the one right in front of me. I'm going to be showing to you guys now, which basically was like $35. It's a basic shelf. It's a little bit annoying because when you're taking physical media out of there, you need to be a little bit careful because they can fall down on you. But if you don't touch it, I have never had an issue where I came home and something fell. I don't have cats, I don't have dogs or anything like that. And then these have been my newest addition. Before I buy my house, like hopefully it's going to be in the next couple of years, that's my goal. I got these like $25 white ones on Amazon. I first got 2, and for those 2 I decided to fill them with these kind of Blu-ray copies of movies because they're tiny and I was trying to get space. The original 2s that I have is my complete Blu-ray collection video on white stands that I did. They were alphabetized, but then those 2 I got by myself 3 more, and then my mom asked me what I wanted to get for Christmas, and I'm like, right now I do not need anything for myself, but I'm interested in getting 3 new mores because we have like this white sink right here, so I put it right here. Next, if I run out of space, I might need to put something like right there on the wall or something, but I haven't got to that point yet. So far I have 4 more empty ones and I have still more space available there. So what I'm going to do tonight is that I'm going to organize the movies that I have here, alphabetize them, and I'm going to alphabetize those 3 shelves right there. How am I going to do that? So without using Excel, I have an extra folder as pictures as well, and then on that extra folder I have, for example, I don't need to have all my Blu-rays, I just have all the Blu-ray movies that I have here, for example, and I have all the movies that I have here. They're already organized there on the computer, so I just need to match it and organize it, alphabetize. This is the first time of the year that I'm going to be organizing my collection. Thankfully, last year I didn't do it on camera, but for example, I organized the TV show for the very first time. I alphabetized them. I did a few changes on Disney and things like that, but right now, let me show you guys how do I have my collection as of this moment. Okay guys, so that's my first shelf right there. That's the one that I told you that I got on Best Buy. So for that shelf, which is all the way through there. Okay, so basically for this shelf, my box sets are all over the place. The complete top is basically box sets, which are complete series and complete movies. I think it's only the Hunger Games right there. Now, starting from here all the way to here, that's my complete TV show collection on DVD. Now, those are alphabetized already, and I love the way they look, and it's way easier for me to find them. For example, if you go starting by number, once I got to the Arrow show, since this is the Arrowverse, I decided to keep them together. So in this case, it's not that it's not alphabetized. It's just that it's an Arrowverse collection. And I did it by the time. For example, the first show was Arrow, then it was Flash, then it was Supergirl. So that's the way I did it. And then here it continues by B, C, and it continues that way. And the same thing for the Vampire Diaries universe. I have the Vampire Diaries originals and legacies. So I did it in the same order and I have them organized. That way I didn't want to separate it. So next I have my 4K TV show collection, which are only these 3 right here. And then next I have my Blu-ray collection all the way to there. Now, starting there to there at the very end, those are my movie collection. Right now they're mostly SteelBooks and slipcover editions, because the ones without slipcovers and Blu-ray only editions, I got it to the side on the white sands. But what I'm going to do tonight is that I'm going to organize all this last part of the shelf. I want to organize it, alphabetize it. And same thing, for example, right here you see the Grinch collection. So I have those three together. If there is sequels, for example, these are the two avatars and things like that. Now, on this wall, let me take out my tripod from the side. I have my Little Mermaid poster. The video of how I got that one is already on the channel. Another Little Mermaid poster. Then these are puzzles that I did. Titanic is already on the channel as well. Friends, it was a Christmas gift, so I did it out of camera. Now, next shelf on my room. It looks like that, right? So that specific shelf is the ones that I told you that I got on Amazon. They're like this tiny. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories high. And what I did was I put two, one on top of each other. I had to get a little bit of a space because, for example, if I wanted to put a DVD right here, it was a little tricky because I didn't get the height. Eventually, if I run out of space, I'm thinking to move things to this side, but again, I haven't got there. So what do I have here? So from there to here, those are my Spanish TV show collection, and because of the size of the boxes, all the way to the very end, it's another Spanish TV show. That's a complete TV show. So that's how big Spanish people did TV shows at that point. Thankfully, this one didn't get it like with these big cases because if not, it will fill out everything. But I'm glad to have it on my collection. Now, next over there, from here to here, those are my last DVD collection. It was the first ever SteelBook that I ever got, and it's from Spain. I want to do a video on the channel on that. Now, next, this is my growing Criterion collection. I know I don't have a lot, but I'm trying to get a lot, and I'm trying to watch them as well. So I have all the way from there to here, which is Thelma and Louise. That's my Criterion collection. Now, this was a recent change. I used to have Disney and Pixar mix, but I decided to change it. So now, starting here all the way to here, that's my Pixar collection. I mostly have all of them on 4K and SteelBooks. So the ones that I'm missing, I want to upgrade it eventually in the future. And for example, I did the same. They're alphabetized, but they're not alphabetized. They're by release order. But for example, Toy Story, the Toy Stories are together. Then it was a Box Life and so on. Next, Disney collection. So the way that I have Disney collection is all the way from here, there, continuing all the way to Haunted Mansion. I'm still missing my copy of which it hasn't been announced just yet. So the way that I organize Disney is by release date, but a change that I did, for example, is like Dumbo. If it has a live action movie and I own it on the collection, the live action is next to the animated version. Now, there is already videos on the channel, guys, about my complete Pixar, my complete Disney, and my complete Disney Movie Club exclusive. So if you're interested, those videos are on the channel. Of course, I'm going to keep collecting, and there are going to be new videos about those already. Now, let's jump to superhero time. So, starting right here, these are the Marvel movies all the way until here before we start with the faces. We have right here Howard the Dog, for example, the original Hulk, the Venoms, all the X-Men franchise. I have it on Blu-ray. I wanted to upgrade it to 4K, but little by little, they are a little bit pricey. I hope they release SteelBooks in the future on 4K and things like that, so I can add it to the collection, not at a super expensive price. Then the faces of Marvel, which I'm already doing reviews on the channel, with all the faces of Marvel, it goes all the way through here. Starting with Black Widow, I started collecting SteelBook only for Marvel. Since Best Buy is dropping out of physical media and the Marvel is the next release, I do hope we're still going to be able to get SteelBooks, but Disney haven't announced it, and I'm sure it's going to be through the Disney Movie Club if they release in a SteelBook. So that's my Marvel collection. As the moment that I'm recording this video, I'd spent a little bit of money, but on eBay, I upgraded Iron Man 2, and Iron Man 3. I have bids for Thor's. Like, I'm trying to go there and upgrade them to 4K. But before I go to 4K, I'm trying to upgrade it to the SteelBook with buyer's regret. I didn't buy them at the time because I already owned a copy and I was stupid enough not to buy them and to upgrade to 4K. Next, the DC Extended Universe, all the way from there
two here with Blue Beetle. I'm just missing Aquaman, which I already did the pre-order of the SteelBook, and that will complete the DC Extended Universe. And then I have Green Lantern, which I did like it. I don't know why people hate it so much. The Batman and Joker. Now, right there on my wall, I have Disney puzzles that I did, and videos are on the channel as well. And now the newest addition is this white stance. There lies my Captain America shield. Box sets right now, they are a mess. I have this Jurassic that I'm guessing is going to stay that way. So let's start little by little. I have here, this is from Universal, some coins from Magic Kingdom, if I'm not mistaken, a Mickey, a beautiful thing from Harry Potter. These videos are going to be up in the channel eventually. I'm going to do videos about the shield, things that I own. I'm going little by little. The only SteelBook that I ever have on display, my copy of The Little Mermaid, that of course I have every single copy, but the SteelBook, beautiful, stay by themselves. I have an Iron Giant right there, a Captain American gift from my last birthday from my mom, Funko Pop of Ariel. These toys I've shown you when I first started the channel. This Funko Pop Dumbo original was on my office, but I had to take it out. The newest addition to the family, the Funko of Willy Wonka. This was a Christmas gift that a video is going to be on the channel as well. Now here, which these ones are going to stay here. I have Friends, the complete collection on Blu-ray, which I'm rewatching it. I already watched the complete first season. I'm jumping now to season 2, and it's a double D because I also have Friends, the complete collection on DVD as well. One of the next complete collections video that I want to do is like my complete box sets collection. I want to talk a lot about them, and also I want to do my complete 4K collection. Last year release, which I'm putting the videos on Thursday, maybe they're all done already. Psych, the complete series on Blu-ray, which I upgraded for the DVDs. Now, these stands right here, they stand up empty, and I didn't want to leave them empty. The Office eventually is going all the way there to the top. Then the Vampire Diaries on Blu-ray, which I want to rewatch it as well, is going to be on the bottom of Psych. And then Twilight is going to be here on this side. So the only box set that I'm going to have left right now is going to be this Jurassic World that I want to watch, and videos are going to be on the channel as well later on the year. This specific box set, I think it's the only one that's going to stay there, because, or maybe I will need to figure out where I can put it, but I don't mind having box set. If I decide to buy any box set, I don't mind to have them right here. Same thing with the Willy Wonka hat. The Willy Wonka hat eventually is going to be here. And check, my idea is to put the releases that I get from Wonka, to put it there. Right now I have the SteelBook on pre-order, which looks beautiful, but if the 4K releases and Blu-ray releases looks good, I will get a copy as well. Now, this one, I already have them alphabetized. This is my 4K collection. Slip covers and no slip covers, so no SteelBooks over there. This one has been alphabetized already. There's not as many movies, and I have watched 90% of them. I'm just missing 3, if I'm not mistaken. And now, the one that I'm going to be organizing tonight as well, this shelf of Blu-ray only movies. So before it was only these 2 and they were alphabetized, but now I added a third shelf and I need to re-alphabetize them. But basically, that's how the collection looks. Right now, I'm going to be organizing them, listen to a little bit of music. It's a little bit late, but I want to do it to start the year fresh. One of my goals, well, let me continue now talking to you guys.
Yeah, sorry about that. So, I'm a little bit disappointed of TV shows, to be honest, because they're getting canceled like crazy. I like sitcoms, and there is no sitcom like Friends anymore, so that's why they're getting canceled. So my main goal this year is to try to get up to date with my movies on my collection. I have to be honest, like, of my collection of movies, I have seen, I want to say 70%. There is not a lot of movie spendings. So, but one of my goals is like to complete watching those ones. Right now, for example, every single time I'm going to get a new release, I'm going to jump ahead, and that's the first one that I'm going to watch. For example, today I got the Dawn 4K from Walmart, and I watched it today. Of course, if I have time to watch it. If not, but still, it's going to be the very next one on the list. Releases like that. For example, I already got the box set from Twilight, which I have never seen, and I want to get to see that one. Same thing with Jurassic Park. The Vampire Diaries on Blu-ray is a rewatch, so I'm trying to watch scenes that I haven't seen. I spend so much time rewatching TV shows and movies that I love, but I do not regret it. And for example, next I'm going to finish watching my 4K collection, which I only have 2 missing. Then maybe I will jump to the Criterion Collection, which I do not have a lot, but almost all of them I haven't watched them. And then little by little going to cinema and things like that, but my main goal this year is to try to get back on track with my physical media collection and watch every single thing that I can. I have had a great start this year, and again, I work full-time. This is the season that we're a little bit slow, so it has given me time to come home, sit down, record, and I have so much content on the channel already uploaded that I needed to do it that way just in case I cannot sit down to record or anything. There is content coming to the channel anyways, and that's the reason why I did it. So basically those were the tiny things that I wanted to let you guys know. I was planning to talk a little bit more later on, but I think the video has been a little longer, so I'm just going to show you at the end a final shot of how did I leave the collection. I might record myself like organizing it just to put a few clips out there, but I would love to hear you guys if you collect any kind of thing, what kind of things you like to collect. I would love to hear things like that. Let me know what do you think about my collection. I'm a super organized guy, so I'm always trying to have it even more organized. And again, I enjoy this process. This is something that I love. But for now, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this family growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.